Hey everyone, Crypto Motivation here. Today I'm going to be talking to you not about the market. As you can see, it's really nasty today, except for a couple ones that have been doing really good. Lisk, Populous seems doing okay. Here's one I never heard about, and he seems to be doing fantastic, which is Ravane. I'll have to look up them, see what's going on with this big old pump and what's so special about them. That'll have to be definitely in another video. But I'm not here to talk about the market right now. Tons of YouTube videos, lots of Google searches and speculations of why it's down. Some facts, some things are not facts. But as we've seen this before, you'll have quite a bit of a red zone, and then we'll be seeing probably next 24, 48 hours, everything starts to get back into the green again. But before I get into what I'm going to be talking about, which is going to be Theta Network, let me just remind you, I'm not a certified financial planner or financial advisor. The information provided should not be used as financial advice. But again, this is just my opinion, and it's just a source of opinion. So with that, let's talk about ThetaCoin. Just to give you a little overview, ThetaCoin is recently, or should I say, is a decentralized video delivery network, and is powered by the users that it's on the blockchain. But let's go ahead and let's click on this video. I think it's a really great video on how it explains it, and really short, and then we can get kind of a bit of the pedigree of the team, of their education, what they're trying to solve, and how they're doing it, and why I, myself, believe, in my opinion, this is a fantastic long-term token, especially currently at the price that it's running right now. So let's look at the video really quick.
Technology today is amazing, but somehow streaming quality and load times are still terrible. Everyone has a computer with extra bandwidth to spare, especially when a machine's not being used. And now you can make money by putting that bandwidth to use thanks to Theta Token. Here's how it works. When you're watching your favorite streamer or when you're asleep, Theta Client will tap into your extra bandwidth to relay video streams to local viewers. They'll enjoy improved stream quality and loading times while you earn Theta Tokens. The more you deliver, the more you earn. With your tokens, you can send donations to your favorite streamers, unlock premium content, and buy and gift virtual items. Theta is a new blockchain built by Sliver TV, a leading esports live streaming startup based in Silicon Valley that has raised more than $17 million in venture financing, has over 1 million users, and is growing quickly. Theta Network. Next generation video delivery powered by you. Visit us at thetatoken.org.
See, I told you that was pretty cool. And they're based out there in Silicon Valley. And the one thing that they're doing is they are definitely focusing on what that video was saying, is that it lacks, currently right now, we reach, a lack of reaching out to particular developing countries. They have very low quality streams, where you get those pause and skips. And then, of course, in order for them to get some good bandwidth, you have to create high cost, structure paid by platforms and publishers, and then lending less revenue to the content creators. That also creates then that centralized and controlled by just very few entities. And, when they say when you're sleeping, you're not using your bandwidth, they can actually then use the bandwidth that you have, and you actually earn tokens from using that. And then the person that is needing that additional bandwidth, whatever it is, other developing countries or just countries that are just, hard to get the actual usage, they're able to utilize that. So they say one of the biggest challenges has been the high cost of delivering video to various parts of the world. And this problem is only getting bigger with HD, 4K, and higher quality video streams. This is very true. Let's take a look really quick on what is, before we get deeper into that, say, hey, well, what's the current cost of it right now? And I told you it's pretty cheap. I think it's cheap right now. They are currently being traded at 23 cents. Now, they had their ICO just a few weeks ago, and the cap was at 12 cents. So this has gone currently up to about 23 cents. So you can see here the cost right now, or I should say at the time on January 17th, it came out 15 cents. It's kind of just hanging around that price during that time up till about the 22nd. There we can see it's gone climb, had a bit of dip, then currently trading at 23 cents. Supply right now is at 1 billion. Circulating supply is about $500 million. Current volume right now is 11 million at $130 million market cap. The markets to even get this token is UB, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, and OKX. We're going to talk about UB in a little bit, actually, after we go over the Theta token in the white paper here. So, back onto it. We head over to what they really try to push towards is the problem. Again, the low quality video streaming. The high cost of streaming infrastructure, publishers absorb the high cost of the operating and the CDN, leaving less revenue to pass on the content to the creators. And then 3, centralized and inefficient ecosystem. The centralized nature means less revenue flows back to the content creators and results in less innovation. Viewers get low quality streaming and a few rewards from existing ecosystems. Platform and advertising reap most of the rewards, and content creators can do better. I want to get over here to the white paper and look at what they are talking about here. Now, they have 2 white papers here. One is right now their latest, which is just a little over 13 pages, and the other one, which is about 37 pages. Well, this one right here, it talks about their growing problem. It talks about the traffic as today and what they see will be jumping in 2020, being that it's 2018, less than 2 years, how this massive spike is going to be. And that's why, again, I think this token is going to be doing amazing here within the next couple of years just by holding it. And I'm definitely going to be getting into this token myself. Again, I'm just talking about myself, what I'm going to be doing. Of course, the move towards the 4K, and if you have 4K videos or you download those videos, how huge those things are. The emerging virtual reality, even though there's still work with that takes a ton of data across, with the bandwidth and stuff. Lightning quality pushes more data. Well, pushes more data. And the more and more things get better, the more and more data that's got to travel along that pipe, which soaks up so much bandwidth. And then again, along with all these emerging countries that are not, that don't have access to the bandwidth, we're basically going to be utilizing what ours is all the time. We're not using it, and then we're getting rewarded for it, and I'm liking that. So the Theta main features: the content creator, use the viewers, the peer-to-peer video network. In the mining, I also want to get into that a little bit more. True utility, usage of the content, the creator, the viewers. The mining Theta token rewards users with the PCs with the unutilized bandwidth, resources to cache, relay, and broadcast the video streams. Music, TV, education, enterprise, peer-to-peer streaming. But let's take a look really actually at the project roadmap. What do they have accomplished, and where do we see them here in the next, or actually for the year of 2018, what can we be seeing this? So again, the concept that started back in 2015, live stream platform in 2016, and then in 2017 in the quarter, 16 million equity financing. They have a lot of companies that are backing them. And again, I can't wait to show you the team. It's unbelievable. In my opinion, it is. Token pre-sale, the strategic partners that went on the third quarter of 2017, and then the tokens that went live on the platform for sale at the time during their phase 2, which was back in January 8th, which I did not know about at the time, and then that ended here pretty recently. Now the cap on that was at 12 cents, okay, and currently right now it's being traded at 23. So not too bad of a bump. Yeah, it is double, but I mean still, it's not too bad. It's a lot worse if we start seeing this at $1, $2, $5, or whatnot, that it could be potentially doing that here in the future. And again, I take this as a long-term token that I'm going to get myself and just hold and hold and hold for a good time. Let's get back here. So phase 3 in March, the Theta token's full integration into the Sliver.tv platform. Native Theta blockchain then development for the fall of 2018. And of course, here with their plans. So they've been staying on their phases here along their concepts and actually, getting this completed. And I would say, based on their milestones, they're saying this is planned. I'm pretty sure that they will accomplish it. Will they? I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure they will. Based on how they've been strategically planning this and implementing it. So the Theta network launch on the new blockchain at the end of this year. Then the ERC token exchange of 1-to-1 for Theta blockchain tokens. The network goes live for caching in the mining nodes. The Theta network debut of premium on-demand content of the third quarter of 2019. Again, that's why I said long-term holder of this. Bit of a background: the new generation live stream platform, esports. Gee, sports. Yep, raised over 17 million in marquee investors. Largest esport platform built, 1 billion plus tokens circulated since the launch, and 50% month-over-month growth rate. Of course, then over 2.5 million unique visitors just in 2017. Now the lab team. So the CEO here is Mitch Liu, co-founder of Tapjoy, co-founder of Game Video Studios, bachelor's science, or his BS Computer Science and Engineering, MIT, research at MIT Media Lab. Ryan Nichols, product visionary for one of the largest esports live streaming platforms built in virtual economy. Again, here, I think Jui, I assume I'm pronouncing his name correctly, Jui Long, co-founder and CTO. Peking University, PhD in Computer Engineering, Northwest University, mathematical modeling, algorithms, large-scale distribution, and cryptography expert. And Riz Verk, director of Play Labs, another MIT guy. So a bunch of super mathematicians here. Online automatic auctions for Bitcoin over-the-counter trading in 2015. Creator of the peer-to-peer system for buying and selling Bitcoins online back in 2013. So we can see that they have, like I was mentioning before in this video, they have quite a few investors already within this, so they're financially supported just fine. And then their advisory board, co-founder of Twitch, Justin Kan, Steve Chen, co-founder of YouTube, hello. Fan Zhang, founding member of Sequoia Capital of China. And then go on another MIT with a PhD, another CEO, G Fuel Energy Drink. So, I mean, they got some big names, and especially when I saw this, the co-founder of YouTube and the co-founder of Twitch as part of their advisory boards and what's going on here. And, of course, Dennis Fong, CEO, Plays TV, a.k.a. Thresh, the world champion of Quake and Doom. Old school online gaming, that's awesome. Anyways, let's head over to the white paper that I was mentioning before. And this thing is pretty long, and they get really into the technicals regarding pretty much algorithms and how they're going to resolve this whole thing. Of course, they give you a little bit, of course, their background and kind of about where they've been. Talk about the billion-dollar market regarding the gaming industry, the esports, and so on and so forth. Silver.tv, additional core patents and technology focused on various applications and cutting edge, live streaming to esports content, so on and so forth. But not to, belittle any of that, which I'm not doing at all. I want to get just a little bit of the technicals where they talked about the decentralized streaming network, how they deal with caching the nodes, and they get right into regarding not just the DNS portion of it, but they also talk about, of course, the bootstrapping of the network and how are they resolving this issue and how it's implemented within their within the infrastructure of the blockchain. And what they do, they go, all right, let's give you some math here. And so they just start right in about their overview of the Theta blockchain and how they resolve the caching node. The higher reputation score would have a higher block reward. And here we go right into the math. How they estimate the amount of caching of the node. And so if you're a mathematician yourself, you can see how they're just kind of breaking it out and being able to resolve based on these specific equations that they're doing, which is pretty fantastic. I mean, look at I just kind of read about these people that are on within this team. And again, you can see if on their main web page, you go to their teams here, you see, you have their pictures there, and just go ahead and you click on their LinkedIn right here, like this Mitch Liu. Just go ahead and you guys basically see Theta Labs. Gives a bit of summary, skills, patents that he has back in 2017, pretty much all the way down to 2017. But then you can look at his full profile once you've logged on to LinkedIn. These guys are totally legit, no worries. A lot of smart guys here, again, with the PhDs. Move on back to the white paper here. But again, they just go on regarding their calculations of how they resolve this and what their ideas of how to be able to utilize the blockchain and be able to then resolve the problem regarding these low bandwidth to other places and locations that have that problem. So I think what was the one part I wanted to show? Yeah, the part I want to talk about was this pool mining. Pool mining is a mining approach where multiple miners contribute to the generation of the block and then split the block reward according to the contributed hashing power. Pool mining efficiently reduces the variance of mining reward and participating miners as well. Talks about basically just to break down the technique and explain it and just how they just dealing with this. This is just absolutely amazing. These guys are just all right on the right path. If we head over to, of course, then the Etherscan, go ahead and refresh it. 1 billion tokens. Currently what's being traded within here as well. I want to show you their Twitter page. A little over 6,000 users, or followers I should say. Showing the picture of the team. Current last update was 24 hours ago. Likewise, the Theta team is excited to work with AELF. And I think I saw that in their latest news here, which was mentioned on the 24th. Let's take a 2-second look here. Yeah, that. Okay. Working with that. And again, they are based in Silicon Valley. We head over to their Facebook, as mentioned here. Excuse me, not Facebook. Twitter, Cupertino, California. And let's see what else to go on about. Great article with Theta's own step forward on the blockchain distribution of video delivery, January 28th. Consistent updates, how blockchain could kill both cable and Netflix. Well, that's true. Blockchain technology powered by nodes or peer-to-peer computers around the world is on the rise, so we can expect decentralization entertainment. So they definitely are trying to take the corner on the decentralization of streaming. And the cool part is that you earn tokens with bandwidth that you're not using. Now, I did mention regarding that Theta token, yes, Huobi is where you can get this under BTC and Ethereum. I don't have an account with them as of yet, which I will be creating an account. See where they're currently being traded. They're traded at what, 0.002 for the Ethereum. I prefer to use Ethereum over Bitcoin, but I don't know. Ethereum's been going up in price, so I might use Bitcoin to actually purchase this. But one thing that's very interesting, just to let you know, just heads up, you go, oh, it's like OX. Check this out. We go to this here, OKX, just FYI. Oops, wrong. Did that wrong. 1 second. Close. Duh. Let's go. Yeah. There we go. Sorry. Click on that. So you see this American flag here, though? Okay, it currently does not support users from the following countries and regions: Hong Kong, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Syria, Sudan, Bangladesh, Bolivia, Ecuador, Kazakhstan? Yeah, can't start. And the United States of America, including the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, American Sonoma, not Samoa, Guam, North America. Anyways, all these other places. But it's kind of funny. Currently does not support United States and then the United States of America, but then you got an American flag right here. kind of funny seeing that. Anyways, where is that place? Give me 3 seconds. So I'm going to be creating an account here. I'm going to get some. That's my plan. I like this. But here's what the interesting thing about Ubi.pro, real quick. We go to CoinDesk.com. This came out just today. China-based Ubi, previously one of the country's largest cryptocurrency exchange, plans to launch an office in San Francisco. Chief Strategy Officer Kai Long revealed the move of the Blockchain Connect of the U.S.-China Blockchain Conference in January 26, saying he came to the U.S. a week prior to help set it up. So Ubi stopped offering yuan-based cryptocurrency traders last year after Chinese regulators clamped down on the exchanges. The nation has shifted into businesses overseas, providing crypto to crypto trading pairs. So the U.S. office would mark another leg of Ubi's bid to expand internationally. So that's pretty interesting news that they're going to be setting up an office there in San Francisco as well and rolling on there regarding this exchange. So yeah, you can review over the white paper even more. Like I said, 37 pages. They really get into the mathematics of how they resolve the issue. This is definitely my long-term token. I'm happy to know that, hey, certain specific bandwidth, they're really cornering that market, improving an area that there's already a problem, decentralized. So I think this is, my opinion, is probably the cheapest, or maybe down to 12 cents. It can go cheaper depending on how this market keeps going with all these tokens. With all these alternative coins. But the point is that what I'm liking is let's close that. Go away. There we go. My point is that looking at their roadmap, they already got, of course, all these heavy investors that are already involved with them. They got an amazing team that's behind them. and then sticking to their phases here and what they're planning on out. So this is a company that's going to be out for quite a while. Is what I'm saying, basically on their plan within this year, then on into 2019 as well. So yeah, this is my long-term token. I like it. That's my opinion. And again, a lot more details, but they're looking to resolve an issue that's out there. And the problem is that a technology like this at 4K that keeps on emerging along with virtual reality, it just leaves everybody else kind of in the dust who are not even able to get just good streaming on YouTube because it's not their fault. It's because of just the lack of bandwidth that they have along within the country. But when you decentralize this stuff, then they're able to utilize that bandwidth and be able to take advantage of what other people are able to do with the bandwidth they have. All right, so Theta token, I like it. I want to get some of it, and that's just my thing. And I like this title: "A Blockchain Can Kill Cable and Netflix." For me, this is definitely a long-term hold. Till then, hope you guys liked the video. Please leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Subscribe. And we'll talk to you next time. I'll see if I can find some other real ones here that were good long-term potential. I'll keep you posted. Till then, we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.